Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, tornadoes. This is CTN, a Clearwater digital media production. Today is Thursday, December 13th. My name is Doran Speaker. Today we'll have your latest school, local, and national news, so stay tuned because CTN starts now. In your headline news, a 15-year-old girl was flown to an area hospital yesterday morning after being struck by a vehicle in Palm Harbor. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, the crash happened just before 7 a.m. as the East Lake High student was riding a bicycle into traffic. She was in the crosswalk but did not have the cross signal, and the helicopter flew her into Tampa in critical condition. In other news, volunteers with the Episcopal Church in Dunedin spent every Wednesday morning doing a good deed. Each week, they packed 12 items for every bag, like peanut butter and juice. Those items, among others, sorted, packed, and stacked to deliver to an area elementary schools. It gives the parents and children a sense of well-being and knowing that they're going to be taken care of. And now to Ian with your Sports Corner.
I'm Ian Gibson with this week's Sports Corner. Yesterday, the Tampa Bay Rays signed starting pitcher Charlie Morton from the Houston Astros for 2 years for over $30 million. Last year, Morton had 15 wins and was elected to the All-Star game. The Tampa Bay Lightning will look to emulate Steven Stamkos and Braden Point as the team remain hot as they play the high-powered Toronto Maple Leafs in the Atlantic Division clash tonight at Amalie Arena. The Tampa Bay Bucks will look to get back on track after a tough loss last week against the New Orleans Saints, as the Bucks return on the road to travel to Baltimore and take on the Ravens this Sunday. The USF Bulls will not have to travel far, however, for their bowl game, as the Bulls will remain in Tampa to play the first ever Gasparilla Bowl, as they play the Marshall Thundering Herd on December 20th at Raymond James Stadium. The Florida Gators will look to cap off a successful first season for head coach Dan Mullen, as the Gators will look to win their first New Year's Six Bowl since 2009, as they play against the Michigan Wolverines in the Peach Bowl on December 29th in Atlanta. Now to Chris with your school news.
I'm Chris Dugan with your school news. Christmas candy grams will be sold during both lunches in the cafeteria. Small bags are $1, large bags are $5. Today is the last day they will be sold. The Clearwater Wood Shop still has some holiday gifts for sale. We have a large variety of cutting boards and a small variety of small jewelry boxes available. More information will be available on the Clearlight. Any senior who has not paid their senior fees should do so by December 19th. Senior fees are $85 now, but will increase to $100 on January 8th. NHS is sponsoring a food drive from now until December 18th. Bring non-perishable foods to your first period class. The class that collects the most donations will receive a Krispy Kreme donut party. Check the Clearlight for items to bring in. Cake Seniors are hosting a spirit night at PDQ Chicken on Belcher across from Publix on Tuesday, December 18th. Stop by between 4 and 8 and mention you are there for the CHS Cake Seniors. Driver's Ed students, the DMV online permit test will be given this Saturday, December 15th at 8 a.m. in PA1. This will be the last chance before next semester. Students who already have a permit do not need to test. The Science National Honor Society meeting is today, Thursday, December 13th at 2 p.m. in E9. Students, the 2019 Clearwater for Youth Scholarship Application website is now open. A $5,000 scholarship is currently given over a 2-year period, and a $10,000 scholarship is allocated over a 4-year period. In 2018, CFY granted 12 $5,000 and 2 $10,000 scholarships, totaling $80,000 in aid. Check the Clearwater for more information. Now back to the desk.
In your strange news, it wasn't the Grinch who stole Christmas this year. It was a man who screamed, "There is no Santa Claus," over and over during recent holiday festival with kids ruining their holiday spirit. And if any students or teachers would like to have an announcement made on our show, please email Mr. Gordon at gordonw@pcsb.org. If you're a student, please have your club sponsor or coach send the email. Like us on Facebook at Clearwater Digital Media Productions for a look back at some of this year's broadcasts. What do you like? Check out the CDNP Clearlight running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN and have a great tornado day.